Continuing with the good Daedra that the Dunmer worship, I will talk about Boethia now. Keep in mind that the term good is relative when it comes to these beings. Mephala, Boethia, and Azura. Good as in helpful towards the Dunmer as a people, but not in terms of absolute good as one might describe the 9 divines. Mephala and Boethia are most certainly known for horrific acts as well. Boethia is the Daedric prince of deceit, conspiracy, treachery, and sedition, who rules over the realm of attribution's share, and whose sphere is the unlawful overthrow of authority. A violent Daedric prince, Boethia is known for their enjoyment in the suffering of mortals. They are worshipped by the Dunmer, who count them among the 3 good Daedra in their pantheon. Like all Daedric princes, Boethia has no absolute gender, and, as such, choose to appear as male at some times and female at other times. According to their followers, Boethia acts the most overtly out of all the Daedric princes. They appear to enjoy battle and conflict, and their cults often stage huge tournaments to the death to win the prince's favor. Even among scholars who frequently reject the common notion that Daedra are all demons, Boethia is one of the Daedric princes consistently viewed as evil in most of Tamriel. The prince uses their followers for blood sport, even turning on his champion seemingly without reason at times, like Molag Bal or Mehrunes Dagon. Boethia delights in visiting death and destruction upon mortals, whom they actively strive to torment. Yet despite being feared and vilified by most mortals, a markedly different perception is popularly held by the Dunmer, who, while acknowledging Molag Bal and Mehrunes Dagon to be members of the House of Troubles, worship Boethia as a good Daedroth, one whom they credit with guiding and advancing their civilization. Boethia is one of the 3 Daedric princes, along with Azura and Mephala, directly responsible for the existence of the Dunmer as a distinct race. During the Merithic era, some of the Aldmer worshipped the Aedroth, known as Trinimac, as their chief god. These early Mer generally lamented their mortal existence as being caused by the trickery of Lorkhan, who manipulated the gods into giving up their immortality to create Nirn. Boethia approached a group of Trinimac's followers and began preaching to them an alternative viewpoint. The Aldmer were weak and unworthy of their immortality, and their mortal existence was a trial which Aldmer had to endure. The Dunmer often referred to their mortal lifetime as the testing. Trinimac attempted to stop Boethia, but Boethia, being the prince of plots, tricked Trinimac into going into their mouth. Boethia then took on the form of Trinimac himself and spoke with Trinimac's own voice. Thus the prince was able to convince a group of Mer, who took the name Chimer, Changed Ones, and these Mer followed their leader Veloth to make a new home in Morrowind. As for the fallen Aedroth, the reanimated dung that was Trinimac became the Daedric prince Malakath, a member of the House of Troubles, infamous as the keeper of the Sworn Oath and the Bloody Curse. Trinimac's remaining followers were consequently changed and became the Orcs. Boethia taught the Chimer many ways to be different from the Aldmer. The source of all manner of cultural advances by the Chimer is credited to Boethia, ranging from philosophy and magic to their architecture, as well as their current clan-based political system. In most versions of the legend, Azura and Mephala merely aided the Chimer in implementing Boethia's ideas. Boethia continued to play a key role in the religious practices of the Chimer even after they became the Dunmer. Along with Azura and Mephala, Boethia is worshipped as one of the 3 good Daedra, in opposition to the 4 bad Daedra of the House of Troubles. According to tribunal dogma, Boethia was the anticipation of Almalexia and submitted to tribunal rule. However, given Azura's attitude towards the tribunal, who make the same claim about her, this is most likely propaganda.
Go ahead, stranger.
Back in Balmora, actually. Let's rest for the night. I'm a little tired after that excursion. Or you can have the better bed. I'll just sleep here. Getting late. You'll never be better than you are today. If you're lucky, by superhuman effort, you can avoid slipping backwards for a while, but sooner or later, you're going to lose a step, or drop a beat, or miss a detail, and you'll be gone forever. Okay. Let's get that money from Ada's Fire Eye.
Let's hear it.
Nice day now. Cloudy, but at least it's not thunder and lightning. Excuse me. Hello, I sent you to investigate some orcs at Digit Ruin. What have you found out, Defender? I handled it. Yola says the orcs are gone. Here's 500 septims for the Duke's contract. Thank you. Can you advance me? Fighters Guild recognizes you are now Sunil Railvein the Warder. Do you have any other duties? Or orders, I guess. A distinguished client has placed a contract on the Verethi Gang. What about the gang? Our client wants the leader of the Verethi Gang, Dovres Verethi, killed. The Verethi Gang are smugglers based in Manamu, just southeast of Pelagiad. Kill Dovres Verethi and report back to me for 1,000 septims. Ooh. That's a gang, you say? Southwest of Pelagiad. Interesting. Well, we can go do that right now. The death blow of Abernanit, explains by the sage Geocratus Varnus, broken battlements and wrecked walls where worship of the horror once embraced. The bites of 50 winters, frost and wind, have cracked and pitted the unholy gates, and brought down the cruel obscene spire. All is dust, all is nothing more than dust. Blood has dried and screams have echoed out, framed by hills in the wildest forlorn place. Of Morrowind sits the barren bones of Abernanit. When the thrice-blessed Rangadil first saw Abernanit, it burnished silver bright with power and permanence, a dreadful place with dreadful men to guard it, with fever-glassed eyes and strength through the horror. Rangadil saw the foe's number was far greater than the few ordinators and buoyant armigers he led, watching from the hills above the field and castle of death. While it stood, it damned the souls of the people. Of Morrowind, a cursed, iniquitous castle, Abernanit, the alarum was sounded, calling the holy warriors to battle, to answer villainy shield with justice's spear, to steel themselves to fight at the front and be brave. Rangadil to grasp his shield and his thin ebon spear. And the clamor of battle began with a resounding crash, to shake the clouds down from the sky. The shield wall was smashed and blood staunched. The ground of the field, a battle like no other. Of Morrowind, to destroy the evil of Abernanit. The maniacal horde were skilled at arms, for certes. But the three holy fists of Mother, Lord, and Wizard pushed the monster's army back in charge after charge. Rangadil saw from above, urging the army to defend. Dagoth Thras himself in his perniculous tower spire, and knew that only when the heart of evil was caught would the land heir be truly saved. He pledged them by the temple and the holy tribunal of Morrowind to take the tower of Abernanit. In a violent push, the tower base was pierced, but all efforts to fell the spire came to naught, as if all the strength of the horror held that one tower. The stairwell up was steep and so tight that two warriors could not ascend it side by side. So single file the army clambered up and up to take the tower room and end the reign of one of the cruelest petty tyrants in the annals of Morrowind, Dagoth Thras of Abernanit. They awaited a victory cry from the first to scale the tower, but silence only returned, and then the blood. First only a rivulet and then a scarlet course poured down the steep stairwell, with the cry from above, Dagoth Thras is besting our army one by one. Rangadil called his army back, every ordinator and buoyant armiger, and he himself ascended the stairs, passing the bloody remains of the best warriors of Morrowind, to the tower room of Abernanit. Like a raven of death on its eyrie was Dagoth Thras, holding bloody shield and bloody blade at the tower room door. Every thrust of Rangadil's spear was blocked with ease. Every slash of Rangadil's blade was deflected away. Every blow of Rangadil's mace was met by the shield. Every quick arrow shot could find no purchase, for the monster's greatest power was in his dread blessing, that no weapon from no warrior found in all of Morrowind could pass the shield of Abernanit. As hour passed hour, Rangadil came to understand how his greatest warriors met their end with Dagoth Thras, for he could exhaust them by blocking their attacks, and then, thus weakened, they were simply cut down. The villain was patient and skilled with the shield, and Rangadil felt even his own mighty arms growing numb, while Dagoth Thras anticipated and blocked each cut, and Rangadil feared that without the blessing of the divine three of Morrowind, he'd die in the tower of Abernanit, but he still poured down blows as he yelled, "Foe, I am Rangadil, a prince of the true temple, and I've fought in many a battle, and many a warrior. has tried to stop my blade and has failed. Very few can anticipate which blow I'm planning, and fewer, knowing that, know how to arrest the design, or have the strength to absorb all of my strikes. There is no greater master of shield blocking in all of Morrowind than here in the castle Ebonheart. My foe, Dark Lord Daggoth Thras, before you slay me, I beg you, tell me how you know how to block. Wickedly proud, Daggoth Thras heard Rangadil's plea, and decided that before he gutted the temple champion, he would deign to give him some knowledge for the afterlife, how his instinct and reflexes worked, and as he started to explain, he realized that he did not know how he did it, and watched, puzzled, as Rangadil delivered what the tales of Morrowind call the death blow of Ebonheart. 1. The horror refers to Daedric Prince Mehrunes Dagon. 2. 50 Winters suggests that the epic was written 50 years after the siege of Ebonheart, which took place in 3rd Era 150. So this isn't from ancient times. This is just recent. Well, 200 and... Oh, not 200 years. Yeah, 200 years. What would that be? Just shy of 200 years. Thrice blessed Rangadil is Rangadil Ketil, born 2nd Era 803. Second Era is around 1,000 years long. Died in 3rd Era 195. He was the commander of the Temple Ordinators and thrice blessed by being blessed by the Tribunal of Gods. Mother, Lord, and Wizard refers to the Tribunal of Almalexa, Vivek, and Sauce the Sil. Of course I knew that. Daggoth Thras was a powerful Daedra worshipper of unknown origin who declared himself the heir of the Sixth House, though there is little evidence he descended from the vanished family. Well, we are just south of Pelagiad, and I believe I found where this Verethi Gang is hiding.
Am I good or what?
Ha! So they won't be all Dunmer this time. She hardly had anything on her. Keeps going this way. What? How could they grow in here? Strange. Verethi Gang of smugglers.
You will suffer!
Until I put it down to you.
Careful with that,
Sorry.
friend.
My apologies. Master Probe, Master Lockpick.
It's about time.
You're not even trying. Ow! Ow!
Enwa! Die! Wasn't too difficult. Strange place. I wasn't able to get in here before.
I have you.
There is no escape.
Die.
Oh, there's one Dunmer. Dwarven War Axe. It's very heavy. Can't take much else, so... Let's see what they have. Worth anything. Emerald. Gold. Dweller Bowl. It's not really worth that much. I'll take this. I'll sell these. Decent coin. What is this? Dwarven Halberd. It's actually worth more than the axe. Weighs the same too. Pearl. Pearl. Gold. This weighs next to nothing, so I can take that. Ground soul gem. encumbered. Can you take at least something small for me? Let's see. Well, we've repaired a lot, so... Let's see, you can take 2 of these. This is the hideout of that Verethi Gang, alright. Watch yourself. And a ring I can sell. These soul gems are a little too heavy. I think I went and looked in here. Probably could take that. Pearl, gold, Dwemer coin. Two chests. Really not much. Trap disarmed. Corpse preparation. What are they, necromancers? Okay, what's up this way? I really have to sell that orc armor. It's weighing me down. Rat? It's still alive. Why aren't my arrows hitting her?
Now you die!
Iron arrows. How are they growing all these things in here? There's a trap here. Got it. You know, that actually is worth a little bit. Dwarven axe. Not really worth anything. The other things, I could sell that. Bunch of low enchantment rings. Some small enchantment, not really worth very much. This place keeps going. What? How do you get up there?
Die, you will suffer.
Die, Swit! That's too heavy. Master lockpick. Gold. Bomo, Cuirass. Amulet of Frost, not worth very much. This is. It's very late. Skooma. I'll take the skooma. Whoa, this is worth something. Can't take it though. Dwemer boots. Wash that skooma down with some brandy. Much better. Nothing in the chest. These may have things that are valuable. Who knows? I can't take any more gems. Soul gems. Lots of grand soul gems I've been running across. Dwemer helm. No. They didn't have that much. They actually have quite a few Dwemer items. It probably is what they've been smuggling. And a little bit of skooma. But we're done here. Can't cast Divine Intervention because it will take us right to Pelagiad. And there's no transport out of Pelagiad. I wonder if it wouldn't be faster just to go recall. I think it would. Okay, from here, CV intervention. Yeah. There goes my mana. Or magicka, I should say. Standard restore magicka. You with me, Julan? Okay. Well, I've got a lot of things that I need to sell, so I'll go take care of that. We have the Redoran Master Helm.
Move along, Outlander.
Did you get the Founder's Helm? Not Master Helm. Founder's Helm. Yes, I have it. Good work, Snow Rilvan. You've recovered the Founder's Helm and have not brought shame upon House Redran. Will you give me the helm now? Yes, here you go. Thank you, Snow Rilvan. You handled the Elvis Terry well and did not shame House Redran. Of course not. Don't fear you do not bring shame upon House Redran. Okay, do you have any other duties? Julan Fala needs help with her Gwar herds again. Sounds like trouble with bandits. Where is she? Happens especially further from the law. Usually, the bandits are outcast Ashlanders. Go talk to Julan Fallon again. She might be able to tell you where the bandits are. Where is Julan Fallon? To get to Julan's herd, leave west out of Aldrun and take the road towards Nisus. When you go into the hills, take the left fork to go to the southwest, take the right path at the next fork, and you should see her guard herds straight ahead. Okay.
Stay as long as you like, friend. It would be a privilege to talk with you.
Is it possible to get an advancement? You have the skills to seek, but not performed enough duties yet. Okay, so we have to find this Julan Fallon, but I'm not going to do that right now. Right now, we have to go down to Ebonheart. So let's go to the Mage's Guild. Agnes is starting to go down. It's later in the day already. To Ebonheart we go. Just staring up at the clouds.
Your actions precede you, Outlander. I've heard good things about
It seems like that's all I do, is go back and forth between these towns.
you. I'm listening.
But we've done so much for the Imperial Cult.
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
I have a lot of training to do. I think the first thing I'm going to want to do is... I mean, I have a lot of gold now, 12,000. Train in Sneak, and then go train in Enchanting,
Greetings.
Alteration, and Mysticism.
What exactly do you require of me?
But I'll do that after. So we want to go down to Vivek, actually. You haven't heard about...
Do you want something from me?
Spies here, have you? Telvanni spy? Talk to Trebonius. Ugh, rather not talk to that idiot.
I'm late for an appointment.
Greetings.
Greetings,
What shall
Snow
we
Rilvain. I am Archmage Trebonius, Guildmaster of Vivek. Have you heard anything about a Telvanni spy? Why no, Snow Rilvain. There are no Telvanni spies here, and I would know if there were any. I'm the Archmage, after all. Tiram Gadar, my Dunmer advisor, keeps an eye out for spies and that sort of thing. Would that be you? You're the only Dunmer here.
Mathera.
It's not bad when you know your way around, Snow Rilvain. Why are you looking at... What are you looking for in Vivek? I'm looking for... Talk of a... I mean, have you heard of anything about Telvanni spies? Telvanni spy, not that I know of. I am a special advisor to Archmage Trebonius on Dunmer issues. You can check my credentials with Trebonius himself. Your credentials? Yes, speak with Trebonius. He will clear me of suspicion. Okay, what can I do for you, journeyman? What about this Dunmer's credentials? I'm sure I have them somewhere around here. Ah, yes, here you go, Snow Rovane. A letter from Akato himself. Oh. He's the Emperor's
hello there.
advisor.
A
chief
pleasure
advisor.
to meet you.
Oops, it's not my journal. Tiram Gadar's credentials. To the esteemed Archmage Trebonius, the man delivering this letter is one Tiram Gadar. Though a Dunmer, he was raised in the Imperial Province. I recommend him as an advisor on the politics of the Dunmer in Vardenfell. Sincerely, Akato? Imperial Battle Mage. I thought it was Okato. I don't know if that's correct. Hello. So about these credentials. Yes, those are my credentials. What about them? They look suspicious. You don't stop making baseless accusations, I'll be forced to make a complaint to Trebonius. And the Telvanni are Dunmer. As far as I know. All Dunmer. I think that I just may have found the spy.
How may I help you,
What
Dunmer?
do you want, Outlander?
Okay, so actually I didn't come out here. Okay, now do a divine intervention. Of course, what's up? Cast spells for traveling. Divine intervention. Just across the bay. Here we are. This is the Imperial Chapel.
I like what I see.
Oh, it's been so long since I've been back here, but what was I to work for you? Have you taken care of the haunted house for Nethelas and Caldera yet? Oh, that was ages ago. Yes, I took care of the haunted house. So, you've taken care of the haunted house problem for Nethelas. Very good. I hope that 200 gold I gave you covered your expenses. And here's something else for you. When I have a choice, I like to go around trouble rather than into trouble, and these scrolls come in handy for that. When you're ready for another Shrine Sergeant mission, speak to me again. Maze? Okay, so... As a reminder, check with me from time to time concerning your advancement in the Imperial Cult. As you labor for the Nine, you'll rise in rank according to your efforts. Is there any room for me to advance? Congratulations, you have been promoted to Adept. Okay, not long ago we drove a coven of witches from the old Daedric ruins of Ashel Mawia. However, one witch escaped, a dark elf named Thausa Drell, but just recently egg miners from nearby Asha egg mine have complained that the mine is cursed. Perhaps Thausa Drell has taken refuge there. Go to Asha egg mine near their village of Kul, and if you find the witch Thausa Drell, kill her. When you are sure the wicked creature is dead, return and report to me. Here's some gold for your expenses. Oh, they pay ahead of time. Where's this egg mine? The mine is east of the ruins of Ashamawia, just south of the village of Kul. So I have been to that ruins. That's where I was looking for Malexa. That's a few weeks back now. Just south of the village of Kul. So what about... Why do you despise this woman? She's a witch, you say? We know little about her, other than that she could summon bonewalkers. That means she's no piddling hedge wizard. Be careful. Okay. I return the ring to you. Do you have the news of the Ring in Darkness? I do. So you have found the Ring of the Wind in Darkness and brought it out? Yes, so there's this man, John Hawker. I rescued him, he was in there. How strange, and these tokens of Zenithar, they bear remarkable enchantments, strikingly appropriate to the god they honor. I wonder, might you have been tested by an avatar of the god Zenithar himself? Strange, very strange, but you have done well, and it is clear to me that you are meant to keep the ring for yourself, to keep it safe, and to use it in the service of the Nine. Congratulations. Speak to me again when you're ready to undertake another of the Oracle's quests. I get to keep the ring? Wow. Well, thank you. Do you have any... Is there room for me to advance? Serve the Nine well, I'm afraid, but you do not measure up to our higher standards for personal attributes and skills. Okay, so... What about another one of your quests? Adept Sunil Rilvain, I have need of you again. I've been granted a prophecy of the boots of the Apostle, a legendary treasure of Cyrodiil. Relics of Tiber Septim, who was also called Talos, through the doors of Burandus, not Marandus. Within the silent caverns beneath the wings of twilight, dust sleeps in the shoes that Talos wore. Recover the boots of the Apostle and bring them to me. A dumber savant or dumber scout may have clues to the meaning of the prophecy. A dumber savant or scout? I guess I have to go to the Ghost Gate again for that. I think there was a Ashlander scout there. Alright. I don't think I have just the alms. Oh, and the muck. Coming down here reminds me of when the assassin came to kill me. Have you reached our goal of 100 and gold donations for the Buckmoth Fund, or have you come to report your failure? Well, you know what? I seem to have doubled our goal. Excellent. Once again, you've exceeded our expectations. Take these gifts as tokens of our gratitude for your faithful and diligent service to the Imperial Cult, and when you're ready for your next Almoner mission, speak to me again. Really? For our coming harvest and pageant, we need a red shirt with a black vest. Please visit clothiers and ask if they would donate such a shirt and vest to the cult. The combination of shirt and vest is what they call a common shirt. When you have the red shirt with a black vest, return and deliver them to me. Shirt and vest? I'm told the shirt and vest together is what they call here a common shirt. There are many styles of common shirt, but we must have a red shirt with a black vest to symbolize the Drake's fire that warms us in long, cold winter nights. Since the red shirt and black vest are a Western style, Dunmar clothiers may not have them. You may have to have better luck in Vivek's Foreign Quarter, or Balmora, Calderia, or Pelagiad. Okay. Hello? I see you brought me 5 units of muck. Thank you very much. Here is a cure common disease potion for you, and a copy of the Alchemist's Formulary, a collection of popular alchemical recipes, and maybe this spare retort will be useful for you for your potion making. Practice, practice, practice. Speak to me again when you are ready for another lay healer mission, and remind me to check on your advancement in the cult. You deserve recognition for your labors. Oh, you give me so much. Hello. Bring me 5 units of willow anther for cure paralyzation potions. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I steal willow anther from the flowers growing around the house of Garak Gro Bagrat. His house is on the mainland, just north of the Foreign Quarter. A cleric stealing from criminals to aid the needy. Perhaps I have been hanging around Zenithar worshippers too long. So, Garak Gro Bagrat. He's a netch rancher, horticulturist, and smuggler. Lives just north of the bridge from Vivek Foreign Quarter to the mainland. Everyone knows he smuggles skooma, but he's got friends in the Legion and Kimona Tong protection, so no one will touch him. Perhaps it is wrong, but I steal willow anther from the willow flowers he grows outside his manor. Be careful, Garak Gro Bagrak is a dangerous criminal. Under no circumstances enter his home. Do not try to speak to him. Okay.
You seem like very good company. I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
Very interesting. Julan! You're gonna have to move. You're blocking away, please move. Beautiful.